When I was watching Kinsou no Vermeil's trailer, I thought this anime was gonna be one of the greatest anime this season. The animation looks great, the character design looks great, the premise, the typical Shotokan that's never jerked off a day in his life, and the big titty Onisan devil that is probably way too horny as a succubus. Kinsou no Vermeil is about this guy called Alto who cannot get a familiar because of his way too powerful gold magic. The only person that can control the gold magic is this devil that he accidentally summons through a book. Now this devil is called Vermeil. Vermeil is obviously very sexualized and very horny. Alto also has this childhood friend called Lilia. Lilia obviously likes Alto. She's the perfect combination of the Hatsukoi girl, you know, very pure, gets flustered by everything. She's very horny in a sense, you know what I mean? She definitely wants Alto's D. It's definitely not as pure as a love as in most anime. When it comes to Vermeil and Gold, that thing that's gonna win you over is not necessarily the action or the plot, it's definitely the ecchi, man. The ecchi scenes in this anime is done absolutely wonderful. The voice actress of Vermeil, Uchida Maya, does an amazing job. You could just tell from episode 1 of the first scene we see Vermeil, we're gonna be in here for a really fun time, you know what I'm saying? You gotta drop all your business, you gotta be wearing your earphones type beat. There is a big asterisk when it comes to this anime though. There's a reason why I didn't bring it up in my previous video on the hidden gems of summer 2022. The reason being is that this show just feels off. When I was watching the first 2 episodes, I felt like this show was overly sensorizing. Like, I get that in an ecchi you don't want to show anime nipples for the sake of censorship. It felt like it was doing that and then some. And I was reading through the manga just to see what I've been missing. And I saw that they skipped over 3/4 of a chapter. The anime in itself is only adapting 4 chapters in the span of 3 episodes. And then I come to realize that this anime is a PG-13 show of a R-rated manga. I don't understand what is going on here. If you read this manga, you could obviously tell that the thing that makes it special is the ecchi. The plot, when it comes to the magic, when it comes to the school, it's very cliche, it's nothing special. The main antagonist of the show is not fun. They're like very typical anime villains. For some reason, they're trying to dumb down the only thing that they have going on for them. There's a scene in episode 3 where Lilia talks to Charles and they're just changing. Lilia gets to realize that Charles wears a lingerie to school. And in the anime, sure, it does adapt to Charles wearing this lingerie, but in the manga, there's this like extra scene of Charles's back and her fucking bare ass. Look, I'm not saying that that's gonna make or break an anime for me. It feels weird that they're leaving that part out. And I did mention that this anime skipped through like 3/4 of a chapter, and that 3/4 is again a very sexualized and very edgy part of the manga. It's to the point where dumbing down the ecchi ruins the show in a sense. There's this anime character that gets introduced in episode 3 called Chris. Chris is this typical loli who's, you know, over the top villain girl who treats everyone terribly, definitely has a complex of some sort. The anime treats her so clichély to the point where I can't help and laugh on how cheesy the character is because of how the anime wants to treat her so seriously. But in the manga, we could see her panties like all over the place. Like, this girl just doesn't give a fuck. Someone should give her some leggings out there. I'm not saying like I need a panty shot every 5 seconds for me to be interested in an anime. The panty shots in the manga makes me think less seriously of Chris, makes Chris as a character more digestible. This manga is not meant to be taken seriously. It's meant to be taken as, oh, this is an ecchi with a decent plot that they're trying to go somewhere, but realistically speaking, you're coming here for Vermeil's half-naked body, with Lilia being overly horny, with Charles's fucking lingerie here and there. It's not for the magic. I feel like the anime studio Sentai Filmworks is getting this anime completely wrong. This anime looks amazing when it comes to the explosions, when it comes to the action scenes, but there is no reason for that to happen when the thing that makes Vermeil and Gold special is the ecchi. This anime isn't perfect, but if you want my true recommendations of this anime season, go watch this video right here.